All right, a new year is the perfect time to take inventory of your life, your finances, your health, your relationship, but it all starts at home. Once you get your home under control, the rest tends to fall into place. But how do we even get there, and where do we start? Here to help us is Marni Jameson, the nationally syndicated home design columnist and author of the new book, Rightsize Today, to create your best life tomorrow. She's got some tips to help us get organized in 2024. Good to see you and beyond. We want these to be something we're all doing, right?
Absolutely. Good morning, Kristen.
Good morning. Okay, I want to start with something because you use the word right size. What do you mean by right size?
So people use the word downsize, and I've used it in books too, but it sounds like a demotion. Nobody wants to live with, a lower quality or downgraded life, but right size is really living with everything you need right now in the present. You're not living in the past, you're not living for a maybe, but you're getting it right now. And that includes where you live, like what town, are you in the right place, and the house you live in, is it the right size for you in your life and stage now?
Okay, so it's not just the things you have in your home, but is this working for you? Is this too big for maybe just the two of you or something?
Life moves on, and it's a great time of year, first of the year, to retake inventory and look at where you're living and why. And if the neighbors have all left and your kids have left and you're not at the same job, why are you there?
Right.
Maybe you have 5 bedrooms and they're just the two of you. So think about, are you living in the right place? Is it the right size for you? And get rid of the stuff that's holding you back so you can get to the best life you can have.
You said if when we're starting to maybe declutter, organize, look at quality over quantity. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, there's a whole section in my book that I like to call it buy it right the first time. Because what happens is you buy the wrong sheets or the wrong cutlery or the wrong glasses, then you buy more and your cupboards get cluttered. So you need to really know how to be a good consumer and dial in like what makes a great set of sheets and invest in the really great set and get rid of the ones that are inferior.
Right.
So your linen closet doesn't get overflowing with stuff that you really don't love or use, or it's really mediocre. So one of my mantras is a little bit of great beats a lot of mediocre.
Oh, I like that. What about somebody like me who I love gadgets? I always am buying like what the latest is, and then we have so much in our cabinet and I feel terrible like getting rid of them.
I have a little rule that if you have something that only does one thing, like scrubs the cap of a mushroom, probably you have something else that could do that. So try not to have that one thing gadget. That's be my rule.
You mentioned your mantra, but there's another one that you have. We're going to pull it up here right now, but it's need, use, love. So kind of going along the lines of that, right?
That's your filter, Kristen. If you're going through your home, people have a hard time figuring out what to keep and what to let go. If you don't need it, you don't use it, and you don't love it, get rid of it. So I have 2 bags. I have a box in my garage and one in my closet, and I just pitch things in there. I don't know if I'm going to donate it or sell it or toss it, but I know I'm not going to keep it. And then after that bag and that box get full, then I deal with it.
Okay.
But it's a constant process that we have to, because we're always buying stuff, but we're not always getting rid of stuff.
Right.
So we need to work on that second part.
I know, especially with clothes, it's always like, I try to remember like 1 in, 1 out type thing, but I'm also trying to be better about what I'm buying, making sure it's something I can wear multiple times and it's not a trend when it comes to clothes is my issue.
Mine too.
Yeah. And then how do we even know where to start decluttering, organizing in our home?
I love to tell people to start in a place that bothers you a lot, the most, and also in a place that's big and not too emotional. Because if you start in your jewelry box, you'll get all sentimental and you'll never get out. But in the garage, you're going to see a big impact fast, right? And especially if you can't park your car. I can't tell you how many people can't park a car in their garage. So get rid of the stuff in your garage that's, it's not too emotional. The laundry room's not terribly emotional, but it's a place you use a lot. So clean it out, thin it out, make it a joy to be in, to come home to, and then the momentum will build and then go into other areas of your home.
Imagine opening that garage door and it's all perfectly organized and your car can go in and it's clean.
Exactly.
That's my husband's job. He's very organized, so we have that, thankfully. My closet's a whole different story. But this is about making this a lifestyle. This isn't like a beginning of the year type thing, right? How do we do that?
I like to say it's not a one and done. This is a lifestyle, because you can get all your house perfect and can put a bow on it and it's absolutely ideal, and then 2 weeks later it's a shambles because all your old habits are kicking in, right? So you have to figure out how you're gonna, everything needs a home, and I like to containerize things, like put everything in a basket that's, kids' toys or books or whatever, just like easy to put away, and make sure that you do a clean sweep at the end of the day, and you're constantly, every time you use something, think about it's just something I really need going forward. Yeah.
Okay, everything needs a home, and your home should be beautiful and organized and peaceful for you. Marni, thank you so very much.
My pleasure.
Congrats. This is just one of many books that Marni has written on this topic. Her new book, Rightsize Today to Create Your Best Life Tomorrow, is available on Amazon and wherever books are